All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on our Monday night Team Fireball call. It's myself, Pro 4 Jenny Field, and Pro 2 Abby Field coming at you tonight. We are so excited to do this Monday night team call and this training for you guys. Um, Abby's really been diving into social media. And so we thought that it would be perfect to do a little bit of training on an app called Canva that we can create incredible shareables that we can post onto social media. So that's what tonight's team call is going to be about. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're live, if you're on Facebook, or if you're watching the recording, we're so happy that you guys are here. Um, First, to get started, like we like to do every single Monday night, is recognize you, the distributors, doing the work, sharing about our incredible products, and congratulate those that got new enrollments for this last week. So we have a couple to go through tonight. So Terry Hoblet, congratulations on getting a new customer this week. Ashley Gammon, I hope I said her last name right. She got 2 new customers this last week. Congratulations, Ashley. Janae Rhodes got a new customer. Congratulations, Janae. And myself, I got 2 new customers as well. So great job, you guys. Awesome work. Just sharing about all of our incredible products. Obviously, we always want to share about our Nerf 2, but especially right now, sharing about this new collagen that we are seeing incredible results with, not only with us that are taking the collagen, but with our customers, our friends, and our family that are using the collagen too. And we're going to share some of those things as we kind of go through this training, because so many just testimonials of people being on the collagen 1 week in, 2 weeks in, 1 month in, and now almost like 2 months in. We're seeing just these incredible images of people's skin, whether it's their face, whether it's their arms, whether it's, their chest area, their legs, what have you. Incredible changes. So we felt like this was perfect timing to be able to do this training on a little bit on social media, but also on how to create just incredible things that we can post in our stories, but also in like regular posts on any social media platform. So I just wanted to talk just a little bit real quick about stories versus like our main like posts in a social media platform. Depending on your target audience and who you're wanting to capture, kind of depends on where you want to post. So we have our main news feeds, whether it's in Facebook or whether it's in Instagram. And those are great places to share, whether it's about our products, whether it's about our business, or whether it's about family life. But those posts sometimes can get lost in the craziness of the algorithm of Facebook. And if you don't engage with your friends on your friends list, a lot of times your friends don't even see those posts. So if you post in there, which I would encourage you to post in there, 1 post daily, that's going to help boost your algorithm. But we also want to be engaging in our friends on those platforms, because otherwise they're not going to see those posts. So if you post and you don't see a lot of engagement, that's probably why. Is just because it's getting lost. It's not being seen. I mean, like, I think I've got like 1,000 friends on Facebook, but I'm sure not all 1,000 of those people see what I post when I post daily on there, just because I don't engage or they don't engage with me, and it gets lost in the feed. So just want to kind of bring that aware to everybody. If you feel like you're not getting the engagement that you're wanting to see in your posts, make sure that you're going in and you're engaging with the friends that you have in your social media platforms. Not only in their posts that they post, but take it into Messenger if you can, because the algorithm likes that. And then it's going to start pulling your feed into their feed. So that's kind of one little tip on posting on like your news feed. If you're wanting to engage with the younger generation, Abby's generation, they encourage you to post in stories. And if you're afraid to post in stories, don't be afraid. It's just like a regular post that you would put on your news feed, but you can do sequence things. So you can share, up to as many slides as you want, but I kind of like to keep it within like 5 to 7 to 10, somewhere around there. 10's probably a little bit much. But you can do a little sequence of what you're sharing about. And studies have shown that younger generation, 20s to 30s, are only looking in stories. They really don't even scroll through their news feed anymore. They just like to watch and click through people's stories. And they watch it on silent, which is crazy to me to think. So a little tip for you when you're putting in stories, if you're talking, put in the auto caption so that it shows what you're saying. It's visible so people can read it as they're flipping through those stories, or type something out in the images that you're putting on there. And then I also like to add, whether it's a poll or whether it's a question. So it's getting that engagement with the people that are viewing your stories, for them to click on. If you're asking a question, you can have a little poll and they would click on which one they want to answer, if they want to answer it. But that really helps to, one, bring that engagement into kind of the two of you, you and that other person that is engaging in your stories, but it'll bring that algorithm, all together. And I'm still learning about that, and it changes all the time. So don't feel like you've got to know all the ins and outs about that. And do you have anything else you want to say on stories?
I'd say very short captions. Don't make people have to pause your story to read what the page says. You want to be able to like see it, read it, move on. See it, read it, move on.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like 2 to 7, 10 words, and then you can click through it.
And I think a story lasts, it can be anywhere up to like 7 or 8 seconds that you see the screen.
Yeah.
And I've seen, I've seen great stories, but you have to like hold on it to continue to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people have the time or want to take the time to do that. So that's a great tip that Abby shared. What do you do when you do some of your stories?
I'd say like I try to do a poll at the beginning. That way you can see people are reacting to your initial story, and then you put in a little bit of, I don't know, something for them to learn, and then you do a poll at the end. Most people will only make it to like, say you have 5 stories, they only watch like 3 out of the 5. So you've already got their interaction in the first one. You might not get it at the last one. So I don't know. I feel like that works a little bit better than post, and then your poll or your question.
Yeah, perfect. And then Abby has been doing the monthly playbook. You want to share a little bit about that? Because I feel like you've just kind of grasped that this month, and she's really being proactive in following the monthly playbook that LifeVantage puts out to us each month. So I want her to share a little bit about that, and then we're going to get into some Canva training.
Yeah, so they've come out with the full schedule, one post for every day. You can get it on your Dropbox app, and it comes with the first sheet is exactly what you should say, copy word for word, exactly what you should say. And then it gives you hashtags to put in there, which also allow for more traction on your post. And then it tells you at the bottom why this is important or why this post is helpful for your engagement. And then usually the second page, or like in a separate document, it'll give you whatever image or pretty much whatever picture to put with the post. So it's all right there for you. It's easy. It's not something you have to think about like, okay, I need to post today. What am I gonna do? It's everything's right there. You just load it, read it, copy it, and submit it to your Facebook, and then you're done. I don't know. It's just an easy way for people to interact with your page, and you not feel like you have to come up with something.
Yeah, it's perfect. Awesome. So if you want to get a little bit more information about the monthly playbook, you can go to LifeVantage's official Facebook page, and it's in there, and it says August monthly playbook. You know, it's
It's the distributor page.
It's the distributor page, but it's on what's the
Dropbox.
It's on the Dropbox app, so you have to click into that.
You can do it on a web browser too. The app's just a little bit easier because you can download directly from the app, like the image directly downloads to your phone, so you can just upload it from your images.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're gonna roll right into a little bit of Canva training. I am going to attempt to share my phone. All right, let's see.
It's still loading, but
It's still loading.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says you started screen sharing, but we can't see it yet, or at least I can't.
Let me.
Okay, go back to what that said.
This one.
They just together. Why didn't you sign in?
I don't know. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Sorry. It does say I'm screen sharing.
Close that thing.
No, cancel. Oh, minimize it.
Yeah, what I see is just a black screen.
Okay, let me stop for a second and let me.
I think because since I'm co-hosting with you, it just is spinning. It says you're sharing, but it's doing the spinning thing, like it just isn't loading.
Okay. Let me try it one more time. Hopefully.
Oh, right there.
Here we go. Oh, wait.
It's trying. It still looks like it's loading.
Yeah, it's telling me to connect to Wi-Fi, but I'm connected to Wi-Fi. There we go. I'm getting it now.
Yay.
Now it's really loading.
Technology is just so much fun. Okay, we got it. Can
You got
see
it.
You see it
Yeah.
now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Abby's gonna take over. I'm gonna hand her my phone and she's going to open up Canva. If you guys don't have this app, go back out for just a minute. We'll show this app, that Canva app, that blue app right there. That's the app that you can go and download in your iTunes store, or if you have an Android, I think it's in Google Play. And you can create some incredible images. So jump into their app and she's gonna kind of walk you through a little bit of how to use it, and then she's gonna create an image for us.
Okay, so first you can scroll through all of this and you could choose something that they've already got laid out for you, or you can choose something that you want to make on your own. So normally I use this your story setting because it makes the screen the right size for a Facebook or Instagram story. So same thing through here. If there's a layout or design that you want to use, it's all in here, and you can just enter your own information or take something out or add something in and go from there. If you want to make something completely your own, you just create a blank. So you can click on that. And then it's going to give you the option again to put in one of these if you'd like to. First, I usually like to start with a background. So if you see on the bottom, it's going to say templates, elements, camera roll, upload, and text. I usually go to elements first, and we can pick a background color. So if we want to do the collagen, we could do like a pink, oh gosh, pink background, and then hit done. There we go. So then they give you all these options. On the free setting or whatever, there's quite a few options. There are some that you have to pay for, but there's enough in here that I don't feel like that's necessary. So we could pick maybe this pink one in the center, and then you're just gonna size it to your screen. So fill that whole thing just like that. And now you've got your first one set. So you can hit this, oops, and click off of it. So now say that you want to add the collagen bottle itself. You can take images from the LifeVantage app and download them to your phone and then pull them up in here. So click on camera roll and it'll pull up your camera roll. So we could pick any image from your camera roll and put it in the document. So let's do this one and add to page, and then it's going to come up like that. So say we want to make it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, you can adjust all of that like that. And then it gives you these little lines so that you know that you're center. So right there, I'm perfectly square, let off of it, and then just tap off of it so that it all clears again. And say you want to add, something else maybe to get somebody's attention so it doesn't look so boring or whatever. You can go to elements again. You could add
like flowers. You could,
Yeah.
I mean, you can search
and there's
anything
lots
in
of stuff
the
up here up
in the
top.
toolbar.
So we could go to frames and borders, and then we can look through all these, and maybe we want to use one of these for our image, maybe this gold one, and then you just put it to size. And then you've got you've got gold lines on the top and bottom. Anything else you can think of, you want it, you can find it in here. There's lots of options. You can search whatever you want. They give you like recommendations of maybe your recent searches or things that are commonly used, stickers, movements. Some of those are fun. Like we could add this little leaf in here, shrink it down, add some movement to it, and put it at the bottom. And then just like that, now you have, you're happy with it. Up at the top right-hand corner, there's that little arrow. you can just hit download. Download your video. It's going to prepare it. And then you can just hit save video and it will save it right to your phone. Then from there, you would go into your Facebook. I don't know where your Facebook is.
You want my Facebook or you want my camera roll?
Well, you can go to Facebook, hit create story, and then it's right there. And you can just click on it and hit share. So then anything you've made, save to your camera roll, you can just directly upload it right to your Facebook. And that's about it. There's lots of stuff on there.
Click back here at the top left, there's a little home button. You can click that and it will take you back into the main home screen. And then down at the bottom, it says home, projects, Canva Pro, or menu. If you click the projects button, it'll show you basically all of the designs
You've made
you've made. And it should, how come it's not pulling that up?
your projects designs. Are these yours?
No, maybe it's a different tab. Maybe they changed
Oh, right
it.
here.
Oh, there we go,
Images.
under images. So these are like all the different,
These are really great too, especially for like these progress pictures. If you have the photo, the before and after, you can go in and just put it in there and put like a date with it, or day 1, day 30, like this one, and then you're done. So yeah, those work really nice for that. This one, like this, you can, I don't know if that's big enough, you guys can see it. But yeah, you can stack different things on top of each other. It's, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to use. And then, yeah, you could take an image from the app if you like everything about the image from the app, but you want to add something of your own, then you just take the image, upload it, and then add whatever else you want to. You don't have to necessarily start from scratch.
do you guys have any questions, or anybody have any questions while we're in the Canva app that you want to specifically ask, and we can walk you through it?
I was just gonna add, I don't know if you guys were on the TGA call, but if you weren't, it was a really good call, but they talked about how they've made a messenger group, I believe, where they're sharing a lot of these visuals. And so I didn't know about that group, but it was just seemed like it would be very helpful to be able to, all those before and after pictures that people are sharing, they're posting on there so that we can all use them. And it's just cool because we recognize all the people and we know their faces. So it's just, a lot of them are our team or people that we know. So if you guys get a chance and haven't watched that call, she said the name of it. And I think it's Kristen Algren that has started it. So just reach out to her and she'll add you if you're not already on there.
Yeah, Abby and I are actually in that group. We just joined it last week. It's a messenger. It's in Messenger. So it's not a Facebook group, but it's on Messenger, and anybody that's in it can add somebody. So this is what it's called. It's called Crushing It on Social Media. And if you scroll down, they have so many already made posts in there that you don't have to recreate posts or recreate the wheel. You can just go in, click on the photo, save it directly to your camera roll. So if you guys want to be added to that, or if somebody wants to be added to that, just reach out to, you can reach out to Kristen, you can reach out to myself, because if you're in the group, you can always add somebody new into the group. I do believe she said it's only like allowing 200 people to be in that messenger group. But I still think that there's plenty of room. But I have gotten some really, really good shareables that I've shared on my stories from this group. And it's kind of all, I guess, geared around the collagen, for those before and after photos. But there are like different things in there with DERF 2 and with like back to school and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for sharing that, Alice. This is a great tool.
Yeah, the other thing that's nice is, like we were kind of saying before, you can post like a few photos at a time. So some of these come in a group, like this one comes in a group of 6. You can just hold down and this will pop up. You can hit more and then you can hit save all, and it will save all those photos at once. And then you can just go to your Facebook and just upload them right in that order. So it just comes out like a nice little story, and then everything's already in order.
I have a quick question about the stories.
Yeah.
So I'm in that group, and I saved a grouping of those pictures that I thought was really a great one. And when I went and shared them to my story, I think it was because I was having it automatically posted on Instagram also, and Instagram does not allow multiple images in a story. So it chopped it off and it didn't make any sense. So what you have to do is you have to go in and make sure that you don't share it to Instagram if you're doing that, if you have your Facebook set up that way. And then you have to go back and turn it back on later if you want. So I just thought I'd ask y'all if are y'all doing that? Are y'all sharing to Facebook story and Instagram stories at the same time? And have you had that problem?
Yeah, I do have both of mine linked. So for my stories and my Facebook posts, they will share simultaneously through each one, whether I post on Facebook or whether I post on Instagram. It posts it to the other. Depending on your post and size wise, like the way that the shape of the picture is. So if it's not a perfect square, sometimes it won't allow it to share on Instagram, or vice versa. And then I have found that if you post your stories too quickly together and they don't upload single at a time, it will get chopped up. So
And the polls.
on the yeah.
That's another thing, is that if you want to post something with a question or a poll, you have to post them individually, because Facebook and Instagram uses 2 separate systems for their voting. So all of your non-interaction posts can be uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4 simultaneously to both. But wherever you decide to put your poll, just upload it to Facebook with your poll and then upload it to Instagram with your poll, and then you'll have accurate voting on both. If you just do it on Facebook and you choose to upload it on Instagram, it'll still show up, but you won't be able to vote on it.
Yeah, like people will like try to click on it, but they can't click on it.
Yeah.
It just shows the poll. Yeah. Wish Facebook and Instagram would come sync together, but they want to make it difficult for us. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions about that? I'm going to stop screen sharing so we can come back and see you guys. All right. Well, I hope that
was
helped
great.
a little bit.
It did.
Give you guys a little bit of insight on how to use the Canva app, because I really do think that it's a great tool for us to be able to share in our stories and in our posts, and not feel like, be able to feel like we're creating something beautiful and fun to share our products and our business. All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Abby, you just made that seem so easy. I can't even tell you, like, I'm just like, what? I've never seen the things. You're just like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I have gone in and tried to like create these visuals and made it so hard on myself.
It can be really confusing. Yeah.
Never any of the stuff you just like told me. The elements I've never clicked on.
Oh. Yeah, it's a lot easier once you kind of figure out where things are, and then you can just only bring in like 3 things and then just be done. It doesn't have to be like
Yeah.
9 steps.
Yeah, don't overwhelm yourself with, 50, images or texts or, pictures on there.
Yeah.
Cause one, it's confusing to you, but then two, it's confusing to your viewer. They're like, am I looking at a bottle of collagen or am I looking at 50 flowers?
Yeah.
No, that's so cool. I'm excited to go in and play with it now. So thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is it for this evening. I hope everybody has a wonderful night and we'll see you next Monday.
Thank you.